Your business is barely 12 years. It's 12 and a half, I'm sorry. Your business is 12 and a half years. And as we speak, you have 9, after this morning, 9? Okay, because tomorrow morning will be something else. As of this morning, you have 9 branches, including Abuja. In 3 to 5 minutes, how did you get there?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to be here again. As I said, we opened Health Plus 12 and a half years ago, 1999. And the first thing I always say to people is we started as best as we could. I had a friend then who was working for Anderson Consulting, and she told me that before you start any business, before you even name your business, you need to have a very clear-cut vision, mission statement, and core values. And I've said this quite a few times, so it's really not new. And she gave me an article from the Harvard Business Review, which I have till today. And I read about how big companies coined their vision statement, their mission statement, and their core values. You know, companies like Walt Disney, 3M, etc., HP, and so on. So I coined mine. And I think when you have a powerful mission statement, then your staff know that they're not in business to enrich madam, and they know that you're there for a higher cause. So I think that was one of the critical things that we started with. We had a clear-cut mission statement, we had a vision statement, and then we had our core values. The mission and vision have been tweaked, over the years, but our core values essentially remain the same, and that's basically what we believe in. And this helps a lot. It helps to align the business. It determines, what we go into. It also energizes me and energizes the staff as well. So I don't think anybody who works for Health Plus is in any doubt as to, why we come to work every day. So that's quite critical. As if I knew Shina was going to ask this kind of question. So I had jotted a page of thoughts. So beyond the mission, vision, core values, there's also structure and standardization. What I always used to wonder is, what are the baby steps that we have to take? Or what are the baby steps that big organizations that we look up to in telecoms, in oil and gas, in banking, what are the things they've done, to get to where they are? And what should I be doing? I call them my baby steps. And these are some of them: structure and standardization. And I can't even begin to go into any, but basically you need structure, you need standardization of everything you do. And you standardize with policies and procedures, what we call SOPs, standard operating procedures. Also, operational efficiency. There's a book I read, The Toyota Way. It always tells you that everything can be improved. Even just when you think you've got it right, you can improve on a process, you can improve on a service, you can improve on a product, you can improve on your recruitment skills, and so that's important. Efficiency is very key, operational efficiency, and that's like end-to-end of your business. Having an annual retreat, just like Mr. Larry Bale said, you don't have to put together a dossier or a big thick book, but for me, I have what I call my master journal, where I put all my thoughts, and I distribute my thoughts, on several subjects. Apart from my personal life, my marriage, my family, my home, my personal development, and my professional development, I've got different departments of the business. So HR, strategy, expansion, business development, etc. And I put my thoughts in there through the year. So I've got my master journal, and sometime in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have our annual retreat, which is when myself, my husband, our key unit heads, and a few foot soldiers, we meet, to talk about what we're doing in 2012. And again, for me, these are the things that keep you going and growing. You have to plan to grow. You have to plan to expand. And you do it, if possible, a year before, so that when you hit January the 2nd, you hit the ground running. And when you have these retreats, obviously you're going to put together your operational plans and obviously the budget. So where's the money coming in from, and how are we going to spend it? People is very critical. Like I said, we have what I would call a compelling mission and vision statement. And the people who come to work for us are very excited. In the early days, when we had one store, it was hard to find a pharmacist. And just like Mr. Larry Bale said, I had to start with coppers. But I made sure, and it was a made-up mind, that as long as the store is open, whether or not we are, what's the word now? Regulated. Whether or not anybody comes to check on us, there will always be a pharmacist on duty. It's a given. So we treat our people right. We try our very best for them. As the business increases, we try and improve on their benefits. And so I think that just helps. A lot of, I'm not saying we don't have any bad eggs. Everybody has some bad egg. There's always what we call recruitment error. And you should never be afraid to face up to a recruitment error and take amends. But by and large, the people in Health Plus, are the ones holding my hands, making me look good. When in actual fact, they're the ones holding their branches and doing all the wonderful things they do to their communities every day. There's an advert that we have that says, be a community hero. That's how I see them, and that's how they see themselves. They are actually community heroes, championing pharmaceutical care in their community.